Yo, good morning. Bolo Bravo Sierra here. We are playing Off the Grid. Hey, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, turn your notifications on, hit the like button, comment down below, and if you'd be so kind, share the video. All right, so there wasn't much happening this week, so that gives us an opportunity to just play some games. But in the meantime, there has been some patch note items to go over. Like we do every Saturday morning, I want to make sure that we cover all of the items. Here we go. So patch notes for April 11th, which was yesterday. They did a couple things. Loadout screen resolved an issue that caused the text to overlap and wrap incorrectly. Fixed header text alignment issues in various languages. Fixed an issue where the ammo quantity would incorrectly display as 999 on the loadout screen during pre-match. Fixed an issue where the loadout selection screen would not close after selecting a loadout through quick order. Tooltips fixed an issue where the jetpack tooltip overlapped with the self-revive tooltip. General settings updated the thumbnail image for the Piercer hybrid compensator attachment. Fixed a bug where the marketplace offers button would incorrectly show no offers. Colorblind mode now retains selected settings after restarting the client, and the client no longer defaults to low preset on launch when local settings are saved. Xbox and keyboard mouse settings. Keyboard and input settings on Xbox can now be restored to default after rebinding and localization. Added missing descriptions for microphone activation threshold and UI language in the settings menu. The sound fixed various missing sound effects. Addressed an issue where the character's footsteps were not audible when starting to run. Locations improved collision and object placement for better player movement in locations. Miscellaneous fixes fixed several crashes. Fixed an issue crashing proton attachment visuals to overlap with each other in the loadout menu. Fixed a bug that caused the player's feet to become invisible after ordering the equipping a loadout. Fixed an issue where Midtown Harbor location names on the map were not translated correctly in some languages. Tutorial applied minor improvements to the tutorial experience. All right, so that was it. There wasn't a lot of actual changes. Hey, what's going on? Hey, whoa, bunch of new faces. Hey, welcome. If you're new here, like I said, hit that subscribe button, hit the follow button if you're on TikTok. I am on multiple other platforms. I'm on YouTube, I'm on Trovo, I am on Twitter, I'm on Twitch, and also TikTok. Hey, thanks for the likes. I appreciate that. Fresh Hit Gaming. Yo, what's up, Chris? How we doing? Thunder, what's up, man? What's up, man? You working today? All right, so we went over the patch notes. Let's see. I want to make sure that I go on over other things. Just a market update. The GUNZ tokens are currently the USD valuation right now is anywhere between 4 cents per GUNZ tokens to 5 cents. I checked it this morning. Matter of fact, I actually purchased some GUNZ tokens on the Avalanche. So I am an owner of the GUNZ crypto. So yeah, it has monetary value, like I've been saying from the get-go. So if you haven't already, you probably want to go ahead and buy some GUNZ tokens. It's a crypto coin. Matter of fact, let's go over some of those items because there had been some updates as far as where you can purchase those GUNZ tokens. I personally use an app called Exodus. If you go on Exodus, you can use that and you can buy your stuff. You know it. Close at 2 p.m. Okay, so Chris closed at 2 p.m. and then you're doing an auction at 6 p.m. Awesome. All right, so if you guys don't know, Chris or Plunder sells a lot of stuff. Matter of fact, I think he got a Sam's truck in. What he does is he gets Sam's trucks, Walmart's trucks, stuff like that, of items that were returned or never opened. And then it's like random stuff that comes on those trucks, and he does like an auction on what's not. So it's RCW. If you get a chance, go check it out. 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. He'll be auctioning some stuff out. And no, he doesn't pay me for that, which he should. He should, honestly. I'm just kidding. Nah, he's my boy. All right, let's see here. All right, so full patch notes breakdown, went over that. The cross-platform, I wanted to give you guys a heads up before the end of this month. You will now be, before the end of the month, you'll be able to have cross-platform invites. What that means is people playing PlayStation, Xbox, and PC can now invite each other. Before they couldn't. So so Plunders is Rose City _auctions. Go check that out. Yeah, you owe me. I hear you. All right, so what I was saying is that they cross-platform. Before, you could not invite each other. So if you go up here to the top right-hand corner and you see who you played with last, recent squads, it would usually have the people that you recently played with. See how it says NA? Not those are typically people that are either on PlayStation or Xbox, because I'm on PC, so we couldn't invite each other. By the end of this month, you'll be able to do that as well. But back to the actual GUNZ token news. They have updated multiple areas where they can sell. You can actually buy the cryptocurrency GUNZ. So it's going to be GUN, the money sign GUN. So if you want to buy the actual cryptocurrency, you can buy that. And at the current market rate right now, it's about 4 to 5 cents per GUNZ token. So equivalently, let's just say 1,000 GUNZ tokens is going to be about $50 USD. So right now, I probably, just in my account on here, there's almost $100 just in GUNZ tokens in USD. So when this goes live on the mainnet, which means it'll be able to use your wallet playing this game, you can basically withdraw your GUNZ tokens, and I'd have $100 playing a game. That's not even counting all the items and stuff. And if you had a chance before, go watch, or haven't, go watch some of the videos that I did the past weeks, where I actually go in there and show you, you know, how much of these items are actually worth. There's a bunch of stuff like it's rare skins, guns, stuff like that. You can get anywhere from you know, a couple $100 all the way up to like $2,000. So go check it out. If you play this game, you're gonna earn. So right now, let's see, today's daily challenges: stand out, customization. I can get an extra 15 XP or 5 GUNZ tokens and 225 battle pass points. So let's go ahead and change customization items. I believe that's going to be your appearances. So all you do really just go in here and put that on, and then go back to play. Yep, got it. All right, so then go back to appearances and put it back the way it was. Actually, no, that wasn't. That's not what I had. The face mask, didn't I? Yeah. All right. Boom. All right, so let's go back. I want to make sure that we're staying on agenda, and then we'll get some games going. I do, and I will show you guys the M4 build that I'm running. I'm running dual M4s. I was running the Tacoma and the M4, but I decided I was going to run 2. So 2 M4s, because they were slapping up close as well as mid-range to long range. So it kind of worked out. All right, let's make sure that I'm answering you guys your questions. Yo, welcome. Hello. Yeah, if you get a chance, if you're over on TikTok, if you would be so kind, go over to YouTube. It's Bolo Bravo Sierra, and like and subscribe. And if you would, turn your notifications on. But I get it if you don't want your notifications on, because nowadays, if you had your notifications on, you're going to get blown up a million ways this Sunday from all these different things that they do, because pretty much every single app has some form or fashion of a way to notify you or something. So I get it. You probably don't want to have your notifications on, and I don't blame you. I don't either. But if you would subscribe, that'd be cool. All right, so what are we going to make sure? Okay, we're getting into this game, but I want to make sure I stay on agenda, because I typically stream every Saturday morning, anywhere between 7 and 8 a.m. Once a week, because I do play other games. I do have a normal job, and this is just a hobby, but I do want to give you guys some informative information as far as patch notes, news on this game, and things that are going on, to keep you guys well informed for the week of what's changed and what hasn't. All right, so we'll get some games in. We'll go over some solo mode. Okay, so the solo mode schedule, I'll go over that as well, because that has changed too. So if you do like to play solo, it's no longer the times it was before. There's a slight deviation or change in that, but you want to make sure that you know which times that they are, so you're able to play it. All right, let's get into it. Accelerator. Alright, and I find if a little tip, so I guess we're gonna have to do this. But if you go to Midtown or Salty, you're gonna have more opportunities to get hexes. And I didn't even look to see what the other challenges are. Can you spike? What the other challenges are for the dailies besides that customization. So I'm not even sure. I do need to check it out though.
Proceed to the next target.
Oh, and I might want to change my.
Detected. Armor fully loaded. You are hit.
That sucks. And our other teammate is abandoned. Oh, that's wonderful. Gotta love playing with randoms, I tell you. Alright, this is the first game on. I don't even know if I want to be running around this area. I kind of want to do...
Armor plates at maximum supply.
Yo, where is the corporate sabotage? I never run the corporate sabotage, by the way. Otherwise, I know where to go. So I've kind of memorized where all the other drop points are, as far as the decoders and stuff. This is like suicide right here. Wide open. So I had Art is War do a change on my audio for Warzone, and now everything's so freaking loud, bro. So loud. Alright, now that we did this, I need to go get a loadout, and I want to get the hell out of this area. Alright, so like I said, I'm running with dual M4s. One of the M4s is a custom build that I did, and the other one is, do I like this audio sound? Is that what you're asking? To be quite honest with you, it takes getting used to. I turned it off yesterday because it was literally, it was just, how can I explain it? You know when you watch a movie and somebody, like a superhero movie, right? And they just get their powers, and let's say their power is like super hearing, or they're Superman or something, right? And they never had that power before, right? And they hear everything, like remember Teen Wolf? I know this is crazy. Okay, or the one with Michael J. Fox, where he was bit by the wolf, whatever, but then he had like super hearing where he could hear all kinds of stuff, almost to the point where it was uncontrollable. All right, so that's what that feels like. So you're playing the game, and you literally, it's like hearing thousands of footsteps all over the place. And you're trying to figure out like which one is the one, and where it's coming from, they're just everywhere. It's overwhelming. That's what it feels like. So I had to like turn it off. That makes sense.
Sufficient balance. Loadout drone available.
And I think we just wasted our time over there. No salty, no nothing. Because this guy's a dingwat. Oh yeah, one of my faves. Yeah, so Teen Wolves, yeah. So it's kind of like that where you're like, you can't hear like what the hell's going on. I couldn't tell. Like, I can't tell where the footsteps are coming from. It's so overwhelming. It's overbearing.
Danger. You've been detected by a cyberlimb. Teammate revival needed ASAP. Teammate killed.
Man, they're like everywhere, like, and you're just playing with like just you by yourself, man. It gets so frustrating. You know what? This is what we're gonna do.
Be advised. Teammate has returned to the battle.
All right, we're gonna try to get a hex by going over to the DJ, because that's a good spot to go.
Wounded teammate detected.
Dude.
Teammate eliminated by.
All right, chat. Anybody in here know how to play this game? Because obviously randos that keep giving me don't. And it makes it real difficult to play solo trios.
Stay alert. You're being tagged by a hostile cyberlimb. Target locked. Missiles incoming. Teammate disconnected.
Yo, so teammate just dropped. That's great. Hey, awesome streamer. Can I help? Hit the affiliate verification. All right, I got you. Another kicks first. Okay, I may just even. I'm probably just gonna stop streaming the kicks because all it is bots.
Assassination systems completed.
All right, well it's solo, so when I die, I'm out. We didn't get any hexes, which sucks. Find the arena. Event starts. Maybe we can get us a hex before we die. Alright, I was also checking or testing, yeah, kick super pro. Basically ran by a casino. Yeah, pretty much. So I was trying to do like, I was thinking maybe every time I change the music, because I have all of the songs, DJ songs, with the exception of one. Once I get to 2000, I think I'm going to buy it, and then I'll have all of them. But like I was telling you guys, like GUNZ tokens you can now buy, the cryptocurrency. That's what I wanted. Alright. At least try to get one maybe before it's over with. I'm probably gonna, oh man, you mother. Is the other one available?
Sufficient funds. Loadout drone available.
Come on, baby. Come on. We can do it. I have no plates. Just a hope and a dream. Just a hope and a dream.
Armor plates at maximum supply. Firearm detected.
Come on. Just one hex before the day's over. Let me get this one hex. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Almost there.
Extraction successful.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we've got to get the dub. Once again, I'm playing solo trios, so... Oh, look, a movie's on. Yo, thank you for the likes. Let's go. Miss Garcia. Watching this movie. Alright, anytime. Our room service. 69, 69, 69. Exceptional service. I think that's... They're selling something other than wine in that video. I mean... Alright, so it's solo trios. We're going to wait it out. There's 6 teams left. Maybe we can get a dub. You never know. Never know.
Alert. Cyberlimb capacitance critically high. Leave the high power zone immediately.
No!
Detected.
No! Oh well. What's up, Dakota? Alright, so we got the hex. That's what I wanted. And it was solo trios, so that really sucks. Alright. We do need to go over the schedule. Solo schedule. I told you guys I was going to do that, so... Alright, let's see what we got. Alright, that's getting sold. Inventory. Alright, so we're at 2,000. I wonder what that DJ's going for. So, let's see. That's new. What are they selling this puppy for? 24. That's 23. Get rid of it. Put it on 30 days. And it's listed. Alright, so we were going to look at that schedule. Let me pull it up real quick. Alright, so Firefly, which I'm assuming Firefly is the West Coast, and that's going to be 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. And then Copper, which I'm assuming is the Midwest or the center of the U.S., is going to be from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. Which doesn't make any sense. What's the other? 7 p.m. to 12 a.m. Okay, that makes more sense. And then East Coast, 7 p.m. to 12 a.m. So those are your solo times. They've been changed. Let's see. What else is there? I want to make sure I'm covering everything for you guys. Went over the UI and settings, the patches. We went over that earlier. Sound bug fixes, no crossplay invites. Told you about that. The solo mode. That's updated. GUNZ tokens are now going to be on Kraken and Crypto.com. So they're not only on Binance, but you can also buy them on Kraken and Crypto.com. I told you earlier, I got mine off Exodus, the Exodus app, but those are some other platforms that you're able to buy the GUNZ tokens crypto. So if you wanted to invest, get in there early. It's running anywhere from 4 cents to 5 cents. Currently, I saw it get to like 7 cents. So if it's at 5 cents and you got 1,000 GUNZ tokens, like I mentioned earlier, that's $50. So you can really convert it into real cash. So while you play this game, you earn real money. All right. So that being said, initiate teardrop ops. We got to do 2 more, and we'll finish the daily challenges. Deal damage with the LMG. Okay, that should be easy. I'll throw an LMG on in a minute. Actually, we could probably kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So let's do that now. All right, so we'll put this LMG on. All right, so we'll do the LMG. We got to deal damage. All right. Slow morning. So magnet integration and testnet stats. Oh, and then I'm gonna give you guys, if you hold out, I'll give you the M4 build in a minute. Yo, what's going on? All right, we got a new follow, and it says followed by, and it's just the skull. I don't even know how to say. Well, thanks for the follow, skull. I'm assuming. Let's go. Yeah, so that's basically all I need to go over next is just the M4 build. So we'll get these updates here. So how are we doing, Skull? What are you playing? I'm playing Off the Grid. Off the Grid. It's a VR game. The creators are Gunzilla. You actually earn real money playing it. It's pretty fun. It's kind of like Apex, Fortnite, Call of Duty, all meshed into one. Obviously, the VR, you're in a map that literally closes in on you. Thanks for the heart, man. Let's go. Appreciate it. That's dope, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. So basically the grid gets smaller. Oh, we got a Merc player in here. I apparently didn't get on here early enough this morning because we've got Mercs. There's Mercs in the house.
Teammate death detected.
So you've got these special abilities. You got your right arm, left arm can be either a grappling hook. It can be a paralyzer. You can paralyze somebody. You can shoot like a slug. It could be a machine gun or a Gatling gun. It can be, for instance, what I have is dual ghosts. So it makes you invisible. And then you also have your legs, which are cyberlimbs as well. And those can be anywhere from like leapers, where you can jump, hammer fist, where you can kind of jump in the air and then slam on the ground like you're Superman, creating like this pulse or whatever that'll break the enemy's plates. You got roadrunners, where you can run really fast. You got thumpers, where you can shoot missiles. So, alright, we need to get a loadout quickly so we can get the LMG, so we can unlock this daily challenge with kills. And what else is there? Oh, we got to do 2 ops. So that's what we're going to end up doing as well. I think what we're going to do is land in Midtown because I want to get some more hexes. No, come on, man. Alright, fine, we'll do this one because I know this is a net runner. It's actually one of the easiest ones to get as far as things to unlock your Alright, so you hack the terminal and it will give you cash so you can buy your loadout. Oh shoot, if I do it right. Give me a second. Yo, thank you for the follow, Victor. Victor Racing. Let's go. Thank you for the follow. Alright, so we need a little bit more money. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Come on, need some more money. Alright, teammate's got a hex device. Nice, that'll work. I'll take it. Alright, we gotta get loadout, use the LMG as the daily challenge, get kills, do 2 ops. We already did 1, so we need 1 more ops. And ops is a contract, by the way, if you didn't know. Alright, so we're gonna go get that one. I need to get cyberlimbs is what I need to, but yeah, thank you again, Victor, for the follow. I appreciate that. Alright, so this is gonna be the last one I need.
Teardrop off initiated. Objective.
Yo,
Hack the terminal.
what are we doing? Everybody's getting up now, huh? Let's see, Greg. Or wait, Gurgy. I'm butchering the hell out of that, man, but thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Let's go. How do you pronounce that? Alright, where's that at? Is that person hacking? Are you hacking, man? Go hack the terminal. I want those legs.
Target proximity area is marked on your map. Armor plates at maximum supply.
Take these.
Roadrunner's legs installed. Teammate revival advisable. Teammate death detected. Loadout delivery initiated.
It's a hot zone over here. It's hot.
Teammate redeployment successful.
Oh, man, I didn't know I was last up. Dang it. My bad. Well, hopefully I got the damage I needed and the 2 ops. Well, that sucks. I wasn't paying attention. My bad. I was more concerned about getting the damage I wanted on the... Leveled up and completed the teardrops. Got that. Oh, we're not even close on that damage. That's a lot. All right. I really want to land. Oh, wait, let's see here. Cancel that real quick. All right, marketplace. I've been wanting to get oh, good, it's on sale. Sweet. All right, so I want to make sure I got... Okay, so I think I have all of them, but I want to double check. So, excuse me. The last one I need to get, though, is going to be The Last Dance. Inventory, appearances. All right, so we have this one. All right, so I think I have all of them except The Last Dance. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This song sucks. I'll change it. Sorry. Oh my God. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One-way ticket. Do I have that one? I do need Last Dance though. I don't have that one, so let me get that. And then I'm gonna equip it because I have a theory. Yo, Jackson, thank you for the likes. Let's go. I have a theory. If you change these DJ songs and then you go do the DJ, like they're gonna give you a higher grade hex, but it's just a theory. All right, so I need to check and see if if I have that one. I thought I had it though. Let's double check. All right, we do have it. All right, so we have all of the DJ songs, because for some odd reason I feel like those are gonna be worth a lot of money in the future. So what I meant by like earlier was, it's basically GUNZ tokens. Currently the current value is a 5 cents per GUNZ token. So for every 1,000 GUNZ tokens you have, that's $50. That's how much money you have. So that being said, I want to go and show you something. So if you're new here, let's go to the marketplace. We're going to go to appearances. We're going to go to full skins. So these are custom skins that were very limited time. So if you play this game, you'll get these. And then why they're so important to get these limited skins. Thank you so much, Casey, for the likes. I appreciate it. Let's go. I appreciate that. You guys double tapping that screen really helps out a lot. I appreciate. All right, so like for instance, Ninja. This one's going for 9,500. So technically, that's 50. That's, what is that? Half of that is, my math is not working. It's like $400. So the skin's like $400. Currently valued at $400. So if you own this skin, which I do, I own all these skins. But so let's see. For instance, Trump. I mean, that's a $500 skin. So if you own Trump's skin, it's worth $500. You can actually sell it and make $500 if you own it. So each one of these have values to it. So that one's only maybe almost $100. That one there is definitely $125. That's how much that one's going for. For some reason, Scump's like not going for almost nothing. All right, let's go back and see if we can get some more hexes. All right, so we have to finish this challenge here, and it's deal damage with the LMG. That's the only reason I'm running with this LMG. Otherwise, before I go, all right, I told you guys, I promised you guys I'd show you this. All right, here's the loadout. So that's what I was like, dominating those guys inside that building, because it is good at close range and medium range and even long range. It's pretty, I'd say after about 100 meters it starts to fall off as far as damage, but anything in between that, like you're gonna definitely dominate the gunfight. And what that is you're going to use the M4 heavy barrel. I use this flash hider because of the mere fact that it consolidates the bullets into one location and they're not spread out. So it makes the spread a lot tighter. And then the foregrip, obviously, for recoil, and I say obviously like you know, but recoil, you definitely want the foregrip for the recoil underbarrel, and then the drum mag because you're going to burn through ammo. And what I was using earlier, and I'll go back to it, and I'll go back to my LMG, but let me go back to it. I had I was testing something out, and matter of fact, there was a difference. So the M4 Commodore Enforcer, if you have this, which you probably don't if you haven't been playing this because you get the guns through the battle passes and unlock it, but the Enforcer actually has a higher fire rate than my build. So when you compare it, look, see, there's an adjusted, it's the same gun, the exact same gun. And I built it the exact same way with the same attachments and everything. So it basically emulates each other. And I wanted to see what the difference was. And there was a difference. So even though they're the same gun, they have the same attachments, because it's a special gun that came with one of the battle passes, it has a slight buff when it comes to the fire rate, as well as accuracy and recoil. For some odd reason, the gun hits harder than the actual gun that you get in the game. Like when you buy in the game, not the one that comes with the battle pass. So the one in the battle pass gives you a slight buff. So that being said, it's important to play the game, and when you grind the game, you get these guns. Like this is another battle pass gun, and they're going to have slight little advantages in those guns that you probably wouldn't get regularly. And that being said, like in the very beginning, there was a gun called the Tacoma Pioneer that actually hit harder than any of the other guns. So it behooves you, or you should play the game, because if you're playing the game, then you're going to get these guns for free. But you can always go buy these guns. So they sell them on the marketplace, but they're extremely expensive because of the fact that you get an advantage from it. So they're expensive, but you can go to the marketplace and buy these weapons. I mean, so if you go on here and go to weapons, you're going to notice that there's going to be some weapons on here. For instance, I'll show you, why I say some of these guns are extremely expensive. This Woodpecker Prankster gun right here, right? The Woodpecker Prankster gun is going for 7,500 GUNZ tokens. Let's see what that. So if you own this gun, how much is this gun worth in USD cash? So if you were going to sell it using your wallet that you get with this game. This gun is currently worth $3,750. You can sell it for cash for $3,750. Like, you tell me what game out there is letting you do that kind of stuff. Yo, Jackson, thank you for the follow. But this gun right here is worth $3,750. And I've seen people sell, like, for instance, I saw somebody sell this gun here, which isn't even being sold right now in the marketplace. The Pioneer went for $1,500 cash. I saw the guy's transaction. He actually sold it for cash. $1,500. So if you own these guns and you've been playing from day one, like, your account's worth easy $20,000, $30,000 if you've been grinding this game from the beginning. Like right now, mine's probably anywhere between $10,000 to $15,000 account. That's if I'm, obviously sold everything I had, which I'm not going to do. But I'm holding out on a lot of these inventory items for the mere fact that these items are worth so much money. And then once the game just becomes more and more popular and the GUNZ token value gets higher, I think Jackson, you already followed, but thanks for a follow again, man. I appreciate it. Oh, no, this is Casey Jacobs. Casey, thank you for the follow, Casey. I appreciate it. So if you basically keep these guns and you sell them later on, and the GUNZ tokens go up, it's crypto. So the more popular the game, the higher value of the GUNZ tokens, the higher value of your actual account and the things that you have. So the more things you have in here, it's like pretty diverse here. So appearances, these are the things that I like to keep, which is all the cosmetics and stuff. For some odd reason, cosmetics go for an outrageous amount. And even emotes, man, they sell the emotes. Like this emote right here is almost $50, dude. Like it's selling for almost $50, and it's a guy throwing a Molotov cocktail. Here's keep building the wall. This is Trump's building the wall emote, which is ridiculous, by the way. But 850 guns tokens, it's almost $50. $50, dude, for an emote. Cash money. So if you're new, go. I mean, it's a free game to play. But I will say, if you get the battle pass, you get. That's the new thing that just came out. But like, you get the battle pass, you get all this extra stuff. And no, I don't get paid to promote this game. I just know that it's gonna take off. What game are you playing? It's called Off the Grid, Timmy. It's a VR game. It's kind of like Apex, met Call of Duty, met Fortnite. And this is the new content pack. So, and then they constantly keep adding stuff. And what I like about it is like the map. Here's another one that they had. West Call. He's a Latino from Colombia, content creator. He's got like millions of followers. He got his own skin. Here's the battle pass, by the way. So you work your way through it. It's basically sections, and then each section has pages. And then in each one of them, you unlock different items as you progress through the battle pass. Cool. But yeah, what is it to complete it? This one is, I don't even know. It's already done though. It's been done. They need to give us another one. Let's go. Update the battle pass, which is, I think it's in 3 days or 2 days. So either Tuesday, I think Monday, Tuesday, they're going to be dropping another battle pass. Yo, thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Jackson.
I'm going to take you up to 120%. Copy that, sir. On my mark. Stand by. 3, 2, 1. Mark!
All right, so I showed you the M4. I'm running the M4 with the LMG just for the daily challenge, but once I get that daily challenge, then I'm going back to the M4 dual M4s because, like I said, they're killer up front and they're good at mid range. And then I'm running dual Ghosts because I like to be hidden, and I run with the Leapers versus the Roadrunners. For some odd reason, I just like that. But Roadrunners are the meta. Just FYI, you're going to see a lot of sweats using the Roadrunners. I like to jump, so I do the Leapers. If you don't want to do Leapers, you can do Hammer Fist. The only thing about the Hammer Fist is if it does lock in, you're not able to break that lock, and you're going to hit the ground, so it kind of forces you, and then you lose a little delay there. So if you don't get your hit off with the Hammer Fist, it sucks because now you've exposed yourself to the enemy, because if they move out of the way, there's an animation that happens, and they can hit you while your animation's going on. Also, they have this map, which is Teardrop Island, by the way. Let's see if I can show you. They're releasing sections of the map, which make it pretty dope, versus releasing the whole thing at once. But once the whole thing's released, it's going to be a normal BR with 150 players. So see all these little areas that's darked in. All these areas that are shaded in. These are areas that are going to release later. It used to be cut off right here, and then they released what's called Midtown Harbor. That's a new section. So they're releasing sections like this. So hopefully they'll release another section. Preferably, I'm excited when they release this section. This section here is like multi-tiered, multi-level. Here, I'll show you if you can see it from here. Yeah, it's there, over there. See that? Look at that. Look how high that goes up too. Like, can you imagine you can get all the way to the top of there? But like, those are different floors, and inside there, that's gonna be dope when that comes out. So I can't wait till that section's ready and they release it, because I think that's gonna be multiple areas to explore, and it's gonna be pretty fun. Maybe they're releasing that the next thing. I don't know. Probably not, because that's like a huge one.
Recalibrating.
Oh, good job there, Bolo. But this is just warm up. I'm just goofing off right now.
Health metric increasing. Limb pairing. Leaper's legs installed.
All right, let's do it. Oh, hopefully these randoms don't just die on me. But like I was saying earlier, like the cryptocurrency, it's already gone live. So the GUNZ tokens are absolutely live. They're worth money. Until this game is connected to the mainnet, the GUNZ tokens you can't transfer yet. But you want to generate. Yo, Timmy, thank you for the follow. Yo, what's this? Crafty Explorer, thank you for the follow. Let's go. I appreciate y'all so much. I appreciate it. All right, so we're going to do Salty, I guess. Yeah, we're doing Netrunner. So Salty in Midtown, like I said, I find that you can get a lot more hexes. And so the objective is, like, to get those items I was telling you about, is to extract hexes. So you find these little cubes, they're different colors, stuff like that. Are you hiding? You took my friggin' off, man. What are you doing, dude? That's not cool. Now I gotta. There's nothing over here.
Configuring drivers. Leaper's legs installed. Teardrop op initiated. Track down and eliminate hostile zero. Target proximity area is marked on your map. Armor fully stocked. Bonus target activated. Track down and eliminate enemy's target area. Sufficient funds
Is
loaded.
that the guy earlier? Oh man, I'm sorry, dude. He's gotta hate me. All right, we got one hex. Like I said, I need the LMG because we're gonna need to what do you call it? Get those points for the daily.
Installing driver. The Phosphor Fury arm installed.
Yo, thank you for the follow. Give me 1 second. And a holla. A holla. Alright, let's see here. Tyler, the creator. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Hey, if you guys get a chance, go over to YouTube, Bolo Bravo Sierra, and hit that subscribe button, please, and thank you. Alright, we need to get these bounties. It's almost up anyway. I'm not gonna be able to. But we did get the hex. That's good. There we go. Hex extraction. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Yo, Crafty Explorer, thank you for the follow. Timmy, thank you for the follow. Tyler, thank you for the follow. Let's go. You can also do the DJ events, which is like, you see that little headphones thing? If you go in there and I think you stay there for a certain, well, I don't think, I know. If you stay there for a certain amount of time, it gives you a bunch of cool loot. And sometimes it gives you hexes. So you want to do stuff like that as well. Watch, see. But you gotta like stay here, and it alerts everybody that you're here. So.
Armor fully loaded. Be advised, you're marked by a hostile cyberlimb.
Of course I am. Yo, I knew that was gonna happen. I do need to get my loadout. That's what I really want to get.
Wounded teammate detected. Teardrop op initiated. Objective, fly through all the marked checkpoints using the jetpack. Follow the markers on your map. Teammate death detected.
Alright, this pays the least, but it's the quickest as far as I can knock it out real quick. And I feel like I'm getting stream sniped because they're actually following me wherever I'm at. They think I don't notice it. Alright, we have enough.
Quick order request processing.
I heard a text, by the way.
Armor fully loaded. Teammate revival advisable. Teammate eliminated by enemy.
Thought I heard it in here. Must be down one more.
Teammate redeployment successful.
There it is.
Teardrop op completed. Reward granted. Extraction 100%.
Alright, we got that. Alright, so we'll go do this next. What the heck? It won't let me mark it. Oh well. We'll see if we can get... Wait, can I do the... Nope, it's already gone. Dang it. I need more coffee. That's what I need. Yo, RCW, thank you for the 11 roses. Let's go. Appreciate it. Thank you, Blunder. Where you going there, buddy? That's what I wanted. No!
Hex decrypted. Data transferred to loadout. Stay alert. You've being tagged by a hostile.
Oh man, he got my hex. So you do those combat things, you can get good hexes. I just lost it. Guys,
Teammate revival needed ASAP.
oh.
Teammate death detected. Hostile cyberlimb is tracking you. Taking countermeasure error. Calibrate power system. Teammate assisted required. Teammate eliminated by enemy. Vital signs improving. Your position. Teammate redeployed. Squad, alert, you are bleeding.
I tried, but it didn't work.
Right, death detected.
And he killed me anyway.
Killed.
All right, GG's, ladies and gentlemen. All right, that is all for today. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I am done. Be honest with you, I want to go play something else, but I appreciate everybody. Casey, thank you for hanging out this whole time. Thank you guys for all the follows. Thank you for the likes. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification button, comment down below, share the video, do all that cool stuff. I think I've covered everything that I wanted to cover. If I didn't, do this every Saturday. Hopefully by next Saturday, you'll have all new updates. It was a little slow this week, and it's odd, unusual, because usually Gunzilla drops a bunch of new stuff. I have a feeling it's because Call of Duty had dropped the Verdansk map, and they probably didn't want to have to compete with that. So that's probably why you didn't have a bunch of new stuff. But I appreciate everybody here. If you want, we'll take a look at these hexes, and then we'll get out of here. All right, these are just the common ones. You have common, uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary. This is the least of the values. These are cosmetics. These are usually worth more. I usually don't get rid of them at all, no matter if it's a common or uncommon, because you never know which one's going to be worth the most. All right, well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Thank you. Lance, I appreciate the follow. I am getting out of here.